let's talk about this idea of unity of those who are taking on, in this case, the BJP. There is a party that you were associated with once, the Aam Aadmi Party, and on the very day that the Bharat Jodo Yatra was also unveiled in parallel from Haryana, the Aam Aadmi Party's Make India Number One. None of us who are students of politics can believe this is a coincidence. But what is the message it sends out, at least to the supporters of the BJP and to the BJP itself? ये देखिए, ये opposition ये तो कभी भी unite नहीं हो सकती. I'm wondering how you tackle that idea of both of these yatras having been unveiled on the very same day when looked at through the prism of hard politics.
Barkha, as you said, these things cannot be a coincidence. So when two things happen and they are not a coincidence, the question you want to ask is who was the one who announced it first? Well, the answer is very obvious. And who followed it up, who tried to sabotage. But that's all right. In politics, there are no copyrights on days and so on. If you want to do something, you have the strength. You're perfectly entitled to do so. For me, the question about Aam Aadmi Party is simply this. I said today in this country, there are only two camps. Those who seek to reduce everything in this country to Hindu-Muslim. Those who are not willing to stand by elementary requirements of a secular politics. And those who, for whatever reason, are willing to stand against it and oppose that kind of politics. Where does Aam Aadmi Party stand on that? I don't know. Honestly, having known everything, here is a party whose chief minister does not speak a word when riots are taking place in his own city, who does not have the guts to go and stand with the victims. The chief minister does not have law and order powers. And I do not expect the chief minister to have done all that. But I expected him to at least stand. When bulldozers are being used in his city, what do they do? They raised the question of Rohingyas, which not even the BJP had raised by then. So which side of the divide do they stand? Well, perhaps to the side of those who seek to divide this country or who want to silently watch it and possibly take advantage of it. That is what prevents me. Otherwise, for whatever may have happened with Arvind Kejriwal, I think these are very small things in a nation's life. If I were to find tomorrow that Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party is determined to take on, not just contest the BJP, but determined to take on this politics of hatred, I would forget everything and extend my hand to it. This is the moment not to get into anything better.
You're actually saying that you believe that Arvind Kejriwal is on the side of the BJP. The BJP, which has constantly, in a way, gone head to head with him, actually sees him as a man with national ambitions trying to take on Narendra Modi. The voter of 2024 is looking at all of this. What should she think? What should she think when she sees you and Rahul Gandhi in, let's say on your yatra? She sees an Arvind Kejriwal and she sees a Narendra Modi. What should the voter think?
On the question of Aam Aadmi Party, what you said, what kind of a message can we draw from that? To my mind, the message is absolutely clear. Aam Aadmi Party today does not, they are a political opponent. There's a difference between being electoral opponent and being political and ideological opponent. My question is, yes, of course, Aam Aadmi Party is an electoral opponent of the BJP. Of course, ADMK is an electoral opponent of DMK. But is ADMK ideologically different from DMK? No. Is Aam Aadmi Party today, from its practice, ideologically opposed to BJP? Well, show me one statement in the last 1 year. What did they do at 370? Have they uttered one word about Bilkis Bano? So the only conclusion you can draw is they are electoral opponents, but they are ideologically on the same side. And that is what prevents me from mentioning Aam Aadmi Party. Otherwise, the way I mentioned DMK, left, anyone else, I would have mentioned Aam Aadmi Party as well. What should the voter conclude from when they see us together? I sincerely hope that the voter should think, okay, it's not just those who seek to benefit from Congress regime. It's not just those who are in contest for elections. It's not just those who are old electoral allies. Even those who have nothing to gain even those who have opposed them in the past have come with them for this particular initiative. There must be something to it.
It's great to see you here. Thank you for watching our work. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to Mojo Story and support independent, robust journalism.